Greetings, programs. This is Wretch, and welcome back to Shadowrun Returns. When last we left Drallgoth and the gang, they had hit the hangar and took out an entire army of mercenaries, quite a few of them actually. And after taking them all out, we communed with the spirits of the dead, creepy ghost children, who gave us some information about not Sam's killer, we're getting to that, but Shannon's brother's killer, who apparently was that creepy elf we found during the second Ripper murder, as well as a cybernetic troll of some sort, the one that we had heard about earlier. But we went ahead and take care of all of that. We've got some of the elf's blood, and we're going to go ahead and head back to the Seamstresses Union and get this going. So let's get to it. I wonder if Shannon's going to stay with us. After hours, when you return to the Seamstresses Union in the early hours of the morning, it seems a completely different place. Bereft of the normal crowd that haunts it, the bar feels desolate, almost abandoned. It's eerie, like the back hallways of hotels and shopping malls. But you finally have a break in your case, a sample of the Ripper's blood. You just need to find someone to help you analyze it. Wait for the Union to load here. Without its colorful staff, cast of regulars, and posing tourists, the Union feels hollow. The front bar and lounge are deserted, except for a handful of janitors. Oh, I bet, what's his dinks here? Mrs. Kubota is in the back. Alright. Cleaning up all the bar stuff. Bless you guys. Hey, I just swept there. Sorry, sir. Oh, it's a war council. Gathered around the intimate back bar, Mrs. Kubota and her coterie gather for breakfast, and with the lady herself doing the cooking. The smell of soy calf and something resembling sausages fills the room. Neat. Let's talk to Mr. Clue first. Evening, sir. And what's the word around town, sir? There's been more talk of the Ripper killings. Some people are saying they're hate crimes on account of victims all being human. What if I told you the prime suspects were an elf and a troll? Still doesn't mean the killings are racially motivated, which is very true. People are just too quick to label something a hate crime. Check the census. The city is still 66% humans. Close your eyes and throw a rock, you're more than likely to hit a human. Doesn't make it a hate crime. Still a crime, though, and that should be enough. This is the first real rise you've seen out of Mr. Clue, but he reins himself in with a roll of his thick shoulders and a smoothing of his jacket. Don't worry, not going to start throwing rocks. Wouldn't want to reinforce the stereotype. I'll leave you to your business, sir. Interesting. So, I mean, he's definitely got a pet peeve against racial prejudice, as should everyone, really. Ohio! Would you like some... She stops. Oh, forgive me, Ome, but you look like hell. Huh, thanks. Just the welcome I was looking for. She looks you over, noting the signs of your nocturnal activities. She nods. Any run you can walk away from is a good run. No, I agree. It's good to be back in one piece. It is good to have you back. I can tell you've been busy, and I can see by the look on your face that there is something you need. Is this about the Ripper? Well, I found some DNA evidence and need help analyzing it. That is excellent. I will unlock the piano so you may go downstairs. I am certain someone in the safe house will be able to help you if they are awake. It is likely you will visit the Matrix before the day is done. May I take a sausage? Take the whole plate. Oh, good old Mrs. Kubota, taking care of us. Actually, speaking of, like, good karma, wow, I have 17. Let's go ahead and spend this delicious karma. Now, how should we spend it? Let's increase our strength. Definitely. We need more melee boom. Should we increase body as well? Maybe... Wait, what did we just increase our strength to? To 5? Let's increase our quickness to 4. And that gives us 8 karma left to spend. Let's pump up our ranged karma, our ranged combat to 4. And... What else? How about our dodge? Our dodge up to 4. That sounds good. That was a nice little haul. And we'll head down into the Shadowrunner's Den. The digital world. You've been doing a lot of legwork on this job, but it's going to require a trip to cyberspace and back to ID the Ripper. The Matrix. Whoa. The cybernetic analog of Inside the Grid, the worldwide computer network. A digital world, information brought to life. Inside cyberspace, your avatar does all the work while your meat body's left behind. Your meat bodies. All around your avatar are pathways to other nodes filled with data, IC, counterintuitive programs, and other jacked-in runners. Cyberspace has many dangers as the meat world, and more. Has as many dangers as the meat world. Locked doors, security countermeasures, and black IC that can fry a Decker's brain. Every movement you make in the Matrix can be tracked if you aren't careful. Get dump shocked out and your brain goes fuzzy for a bit. Get hit by an enemy Decker and you can die. Well, this doesn't look like some place that Drall needs to be. Let's go ahead and check the locker real quick. Alright, looks like Drall's still in good shape with all of his stuff. He didn't use any items. And there is Fry. Coyote's hand is still on the operating table. That cannot be sanitary. Morning. You look like you've been up all night. Johnny Clean, that was his name. You look like you've seen some action, too. Suppose I could use a shower. You here to buy equipment? Negative. I need a DNA analysis. Fry can help you out. Doc Castle's equipment isn't really set up for that. He considers for a minute. However, I could employ a semiconductor chip. It could decode DNA using a voltage change instead of light. That would eliminate the use of highly expensive equipment that would be required otherwise. He brightens. I just read a journal about it, so the information's still fresh. Frankly, it should be easy. What do you want to know about it? No, the owner's identity. Ah, that's beyond me. All I can get for you is the gene code sequence. But that's where I come in. David, if you could get me that code sequence, I'm pretty sure we can track its owner down via a matrix run. Will do. Let me have that DNA you want to test. We'll give Fry the blood sample. Drallgoth, when David gives me the sequence, I'll jack in and help you trace the blood sample back to its source. Well, thanks, guys. If this works, we may find the Emerald City Ripper. No dreck! He turns to Johnny, excited. Wake up, Johnny boy. You've got work to do. And Drallgoth, if you need any gear, I'll be right here. I just got a second wind. Meet you at my rig, Drallgoth. Ooh, looks like a legend's about to come back into, out of retirement. That's pretty sweet. Well, there's Von Gra. Ooh, we can, fence off those contacts we got. A flight recorder. Was hoping to get some peace and quiet tonight. You got something for me? I've got a flight recorder. Wouldn't happen to be an Ares flight recorder, would it? Some very powerful buyers are looking for that right now. I can get rid of it for you for, say, 20%. That leaves 2,000 for you. Yeah, deal. Pleasure doing business. How much money does Drall have? 6,212. Okay, I guess the Shadowrunners took their cut. Alright, well, let's talk to Johnny Clean. Looks like he has his decking rig out. Thanks to the semiconductor-based gene sequencing system that David employed, we should have the information we need to track the Ripper in the Matrix. I'm really impressed with his results, considering it was his first attempt. He was utilizing an unproven technique he read about in a science journal, and he was working for memory on minimal sleep. That's a sharp dwarf. Well, that's great, Professor. What's the plan? We hit the Lone Star DNA database first to see if our donor has a prior criminal record. They have extensive DNA archives, then we go hunting based on what we find. Let's hit the decks and jack into the Matrix. I can get into their private grid easily, but I've got to warn you, once we're in, it could get a little rough. How much decking experience have you had? No experience. What now? I have a Trode net here. It's a headband you wear that lets you piggyback me in the Matrix. You'll see and hear everything I do. Ooh, awesome. Johnny Clean is in our party. Let's go ahead and confirm, I guess. Oh, wow. We are going to get our Tron on today, guys. Your synapses light up as you connect your consciousness to the digital world. Although you aren't jacked in like Johnny, the sensation is overwhelming and electrifying. You can only imagine the way it feels for him. Okay, Johnny. That arc will take us to the next node. Well, let's go. Wow, it's like teleportation and all kinds of stuff. Oh, there's the Lone Star data store. The data store... Oh. Okay, there's the, Okay, there's the danger. Danger, danger, danger. Let's take cover. And what do you have here? Medic, sniffer, killer, and suppression. Reduces alarm state by 4. Okay, that's the alarm state. Cool. Which I cannot do while I'm... Creates an attacker expert system program. There's a lot of stuff a Decker can do. That's crazy. Well, what do I do here? Can we lower the... Nope, don't have enough action points for that. Let's go ahead and end the turn. Can we do it now? Oh, okay, there's the enemy turn. Oh, okay, we are in combat. Official. Now that we know what we gotta do, we can finish this off. So let's do... I guess killer on white IC. 75 IP damage. I don't... Oh, wow, okay. It took half of the life away. And let's create one of these. An attack program. And the attack program, I guess, is going to attack. Groovy. And you're going to head over here. This is very cool. It's like an entirely different game. Okay, Johnny really should have took cover. Vulnerable. All uncommon damage 25%. Alright, let's get to the... smacking here. For 50. And let's do the killer right there. Can we do it again? Only once per turn. And heal myself for 49. Johnny Clean is disgusting. I like it. For 50. Let's see if we can finish these guys off. The IC is down. Let's see if we can match for this fingerprint. Hack the DNA database. 100% match. Arrest records database. Subject, Silas Forsberg. Status deceased. Profession, chop shop surgical assistant. Priors, break-in and entering 2 counts. Public indecency 1 count. Brought in for questioning on accusations of unlicensed plastic surgery. No charges were filed. 100% match to a dead man? Well, let's keep looking. I don't know. I think that's pretty accurate in my mind. Let's head this way. Autopsy records. What countermeasures? Oh, the attack program's still here. I'm sorry, little attack program. We will call you Bob. Bob the attack program. Oh dear. Okay, so you've definitely got some issues. Let's go ahead and attack this guy. For 75. Can we finish him off? Doesn't look like it. Oh, he's got another attack. Johnny is just a beast, man. And we will send you over here. Attack program. I've got 2 more hits on the name. I forgot the name. Didn't get to read all of it. Let's go ahead and do the killer. Well, it's okay, Johnny. You're still a hero in my book. There we go. One more time, Johnny, for good measure. Got it. Cool. Hacked autopsy records. Okay, Bob can hack. That's good to know. Subject Silas Forsberg. Note, subject was found overdosed on half a dozen different sedatives. Several anti-anxiety medications were also found in his system. Face was mutilated, possibly self-inflicted. Identity could not be confirmed immediately due to the disfigurement. Had to check dental records to confirm. No next of kin. Large puncture wounds were found in several places on the body, possibly large-bore surgical needles. Body had been decomposing for several weeks before the landlord noticed the smell and called the police when no one answered the door. Interesting. Yeah, it just keeps getting weirder. I agree, Johnny. Let's head to that other spot, because our security level is starting to get a little too close for comfort. Let's go ahead and end the turn. I actually didn't mean to end a turn. Bob didn't get a spot. And we are... Johnny's going to take his turn. He's going to reduce the alarm state. Okay, he's going to sit there and chill. Oh, wow. Yeah, do it. Do it to Johnny clean. Sorry, I didn't know it was asking for a target. Come on, Bob. Help save your master. Oh, Johnny. Oh, come on, Bob. Let's rock out the death kill on him. Let's see if we can blast him and kill him off, at least. Bob to the rescue! There we go. That's what I like to see from you, Bob. And that should be good for Johnny. Well, I agree with a friend of mine who was upset when he heard I was playing a street samurai. I might have should have just played a decker, because this is just awesome. Let's keep on blasting. And Bob will finish off the white IC. And start attacking the sentry. And I don't think he's going to last much longer. Well, he might if he keeps missing. There we go. Alright. Go forth to the net archive, Bob. Newsnet. Return on subject, Silas Forsberg. The body of Silas Forsberg, a chop shop surgical assistant, was found in an apartment in Sonhamish earlier this week. The body had been there for as long as a month when Forsberg's landlord noticed a rancid smell and contacted authorities. Lone Star representatives have issued a statement saying Forsberg's death has been ruled a suicide. Of course they did, because, man. According to the reports, his body was a mass of puncture wounds and the cause of death was determined to be an overdose of anti-stress medications and sedatives. The man's employer claims he was a dedicated employee, though he suffered from bouts of depression. Forsberg's next of kin could not be located, but the attorney appointed to his estate had located a will written weeks prior, leaving all of his belongings to his psychiatrist. The identity of the psychiatrist has not been released due to privacy concerns. Yet another sad end to a life, as is too common here in the sprawl. Now that might be something we can go on. Let's regroup in meat space for a bit. I guess this is to leave? Jacking out will cause you to be stunned for 5 AP. Proceed. That's an emergency jack out, though. Let's head this way. Or what is this? Can we... I'm not exactly sure how the interface works here. There we go. Now, this is where we came from. Ah, okay, there's the way out. And we're back in the real world. So here's what we know. Our DNA evidence belongs to a dead man whose death was never explained. He worked with the chop shops, which fits with the living guy that you've met. The Newsnet says he left his estate to his psychiatrist. Maybe finding out who his psychiatrist was will give us our next clue. My gut says we can deck into the medical board's records and reverse trace to find this doctor. You in? Well, give me a minute to collect my thoughts. That was pretty sweet, guys, I must say. The Matrix is epic. Alright, well, I'll tell you what. And Johnny seems to be part of our party for this. I'll go ahead and end the episode here, guys, and then we'll continue and try and hack and find those psychiatric records. But if you liked the video, go ahead and click like down below, subscribe to the channel, or leave a comment. That'd be a big help, and we'll catch you next time. Later days, everyone.